Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Elucid. We're hopping back into Garden of Good and Evil, a multiplayer Let's Play with the nation MA-Ermor. So this is turn 47. We have researched Conjuration twice. We have cast Transmute Fire. You have successfully converted 109 gems into 2,398 gold. That's more gold than I've seen in the past year. So that's kind of sweet. We had some mind hunts. We resisted the first one. We resisted the second one. We resisted the third one. And that's it. The thing is, if you look at where they were doing it right in here. What's good is if they keep doing it, they probably think it's a safe place to mind hunt. They just got unlucky. Well, they're gonna get feeble-minded from this dude. So, it's kind of sweet. And the nice thing, too, is if I feeble-mind a few of them this turn, then next turn, they probably will not continue casting here. And so when I move them, as I do is I'm going to site search water, they will probably cease and desist from all mind hunting here. Okay, proclamation from Ermor. I have a new prophet. We had a dude get assassinated. So I had an assassin in here. I was bringing some troops out from there and didn't seem to work out so well. My censor got assassinated, leaving his troops behind. So there was a battle. We killed the folks on top of this with very minimal losses. And fortunately, I have managed to save almost all my priests. Maybe all of them, actually. Which is nice, because I would love to have them continue ghoulifying my dudes. And there they go. We had a similar story here. What I expect is there's going to be a fair amount of PD, and I think this group actually can take all the PD on top of here. And then next turn, I may move my main army on top of this. We'll see. Because, you know, to hell with these guys. The other thing is this army's a lot smaller. I'm not sure why. I think they must have moved some troops back. Maybe didn't want to commit everything. But when I did look... So there's a battle here. I sent a scout in. And this scout, by the way, thanks for giving me this intel, Tantalus, but you're about to get murked. I had him on retreat, but with Mind Blasters, you cannot do safe scouting. Okay, so we see a lot of Penumbrals. We see a lot of Umbrals. And what else do we see? So these guys are stealthy, so that's maybe why I don't see them in the scouting report outside of base. One thing I want to show is if we look at all of his big dudes. So he's got this dude, no gems. This dude, he's got 3 gems. 3 gems is how many you need for Earthquake. Now, you can first turn Earthquake if you're E4. This dude, he's just got some armor. I think this is his prophet, yeah, so he's going to be banishing mostly. This dude, oh, crap. They can first turn cast. For some reason I was thinking they were both E3, but they're both E4. And E4 is what you need to cast Earthquake. So what that probably means... I think what that means, actually, is... They can kill these guys on a first turn Earthquake. Because they only have 6 HP. They have hardly... They've got good defense and good protection, but they can still die to Earthquake. So I'm not sure I want to bring these guys in versus Earthquake. What I do want to bring in versus Earthquake are these dudes. Because they will wreck them. They also soak up a lot of the Mind Blast, but they could also lose. I think that may be the plan. I think I need to give my knights back. So I've already played this turn, but as you can see, this is why it's good to look at some of your previous turns before you submit. Okay. So I think this is what we'll do. He's gonna sneak. He's not gonna move. He is going to move. So this is a little dangerous. What I could do too is just burn through some of his gems. If I do that, he won't have anybody to defend next turn. Not really sure. Okay, let's go through the rest of the events. I took that. That was my scout dying. We took this from Agartha. Right, so that was this little province. 6 income, 5 income. These aren't worth very much. They don't have magic sites either. Well, I haven't searched them, but they are chaff territory. We have Ryla moving in a big army. And I thought Bandarlog would retreat, but Bandarlog seems to be pressing what little advantage he has. And then we had another Rylan attack. So there was this army. So there's 2 Rylan armies, right? We'll just watch this. So this is a pretty big group. He's gonna ethereal body these guys who are sacred. Right, so these are gonna be really hard to kill. Regenerating, 12 protection. Yeah. What's his bless? Reinvigoration. Yeah, they're gonna be really, really hard to kill. Well, I mean, my dudes are gonna kill him, but I don't know. This, though, let's watch this. So this was the other Rylan battle. So he's got, you can see these living statues, which are pretty good. And he is just, so he's put up some big spells, right? So we can see he's planning on keeping Solar Brilliance up. He doesn't have enough gems to keep casting it, though. I think this dude was the dude who cast it, and yeah, he's out of gems. He also put up the Ravenous Swarm, which is really, 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 really good. And he also put up Howl, which is also really good. So, the thing is he never knows when I'm going to bring all my army to a fight. So, even though this looked like it was going to be an army versus Chaff, what I've shown time and time again is he'll move into one of my territories and I'll defensive move with my whole army. And I've caught him with his pants down quite a few times doing that. So he really has to bring and drop everything every fight. Now the problem with Solar Brilliance is you can at times blind your own dudes. So I don't really see that happening very much, but it certainly can. And Ravenous Swarm is doing a lot of work. And so are these big banishments. This is a pretty big army too, and he's got a lot of these guys. I think he cast them. I don't think they're from... I can watch that again. I think these were gems. So if we come back and look, one of these guys is probably... Yeah, so he's got 2 water gems. He's got a nature gem. He's got some nature gems. So those nature gems are for Hal. These are for more water elementals. Yeah. And this is the dude who's gonna... So you can see it takes a lot of gems. It takes 5 gems to drop Solar Brilliance. But Solar Brilliance is really, really good against undead. So... I kind of expected all this. That he would be dropping all these big battlefield-wide spells. But what you'll also notice is by dropping him, he killed off... I'll show you again. By dropping him, he's going to kill off all of his Star Children. So these guys, they cast Body Ethereal, and then they became Communion Slaves, which is kind of cool. Something you can do first turn. because these guys are now really hard to kill. They're ethereal, right? And protection 20, and 14 defense, and 17 magic resistance. So they're really good. He's definitely doing better lines, but unfortunately, he's just got so many people who are spamming. So it's actually kind of good that he assassinated my dude, because I think I needed... There we go. And the casts now are... You know, I think if the battle ended a few more turns sooner, I wouldn't have killed all the Star Children. So when you really look at it, what did he accomplish? He killed 200 chaff, which 25 of which were ghouls that I kind of care about. Otherwise, I don't care. He also assassinated a dude, so, you know, congrats, man. But he killed off all of his Star Spawn, or Star Children. So, yeah. I would say, if you look at how much these cost, they're, I think, 80 gold? Maybe a little more. So if we just call them 100 gold, then it was almost 2,000 gold worth of these dudes. But not quite, maybe like 1,700. So probably like 1,600 gold of those dudes. He spent a lot of gems. He probably dropped 15 gems that fight. With Howl, with Solar Brilliance. So that was really an extremely good fight for me, even though I lost it. A lot of his dudes are going to be starving now too, and they're going to start getting diseased. So all of these things are very good. This event will not freaking trigger. I have never seen it take so long. It's really crazy. We're going to hang out though, because I really do want that dude. My divine mummy. So we took this back. We got the priests out of here, moved them onto this fort. These guys are going to kind of break the siege. It would be extremely unlikely that Bandar attacks me here, but it could happen. I really want that province too. I don't know if I can... Do I have some way of doing it? I think he's probably not going to have anything on here. I'm going to be bringing a lot of troops. That'll probably one-turn Fort Crackett. Yeah. That's okay. I do want to take this. I kind of just... It's probably worth it, even if it delays my fort cracking by a turn. Probably send one of these dudes right up here. He will mind hunt the shit out of me, though. Oh, fuck that. So the other thing is... he cannot take this. So he can put a whole army on here. I've got 740 ghouls. So this is extremely well defended from siege. These two, however, he can take. I'm amassing an army here. It's actually a very weak army. It's probably only 10 or 15 lictors and then 20, maybe, knights. So, not actually sure what I'm all going to do. The problem, of course, being I don't have enough troops. I have lost too many of my troops by getting the mages assassinated. So... By getting the... Yeah, I think that's fair to say. So anyway... Certain things I would like to do are... Like, I would like to... Yeah, I'm not sure here. Basically, I have to build an army and kill these guys. It's going to take a few turns. The nice thing about having Ryla up in here is he shut down my... he shut down my access to Nazca, which means I'm kind of fighting one fewer person right now. What I really need to have happen is I need somebody to attack Ryla with some significant threat. So... Anyway, this is what we are looking at. I wonder, is he taking all his dudes? I'll probably fit some of these dudes on here. Okay. The only thing I really have left to figure out is what am I going to do with this army? Right, so if he first turn casts Earthquake, I do not want to bring my knights. But then he's gonna have, let's look how many he has. Selenia, Centennia. He has Great Elm's 40. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think what I might have to do is do a sacrificial army and just have these guys reanimating. Reanimating lictors. I think what I do is I think I just take these two guys and I send them in. That'll trigger Earthquake. And I think what I'm also going to do is, first of all, let's take you up here. We're going to put all of our undead on him. Really, we're going to put a bunch of shit. Whatever shit I have. I'll take these weak dudes, I'll put them on there. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, so these guys are going to get freaking wrecked, but hopefully it'll trigger earthquakes. Yeah. So we're going to waste earthquake gems. That is the mission. It's going to be an expensive mission. One of these guys probably should retreat right away. Right? These other guys... Yeah, hopefully that'll be enough to keep... I don't know. I could still definitely lose to Mind Burn. We'll see. I don't know. I think we're gonna... Turn 1 Earthquake really hurts. The other thing we'll tell from this is if he does it turn 1 or turn 2. If he's being greedy, he'll cast Earth Power first, because then his dudes will be less fatigued, which I kind of think he'll do. But we'll tell. And anyway, this attack will not convince him he should not do that. So, that's kind of the plan. In terms of forts, we're building a fort here. Right, so I really don't want to lose this. Like, if I lose this battle here, there's way more for me to lose than for him to win. So, we're gonna let him drop his stuff. If he spent his gems and can't Earthquake next turn, then I can attack. The risk of me not attacking here is if he chooses to attack on here, which I don't think he will, especially with this small army. I'm not so worried about it. But if he attacked here, he could theoretically crack this fort, and this army would not be ready to defend it. So, I don't know. But I think marching knights into 2 first-turn earthquakes, I would probably get like 30 of them killed right off the bat. And I'm not interested in that happening. So, we'll see. We'll burn up some gems. I expect he's going to move here and retreat, because he just got kind of wrecked. And... yeah. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. That is this turn. The other things I'm doing is I'm moving... We're attacking some of Agartha's territory here and here. This should be plenty enough to kill his dudes. When I have it, I'm going to take this province too. I'm not sure with which troop, it'll depend. But these guys will probably get wrecked due to earthquake at some point, so we'll see. What I may want to do though is go ahead. Yeah, I've got him coming here. We're going to be building another fort. You can see I've got a ton of gold, so I think this will be another fort location. I'm kind of interested in building things farther south where I'm not going to be mind hunted. In terms of diplomacy, I haven't sent anything. Haven't gotten any messages. I think I'm going to send a message this turn to Nezca saying... Okay, so basically I'm saying I'm kind of losing to Ryla. So this is our diplomacy. Basically, these are the two people who may help me. And it is true, I don't think Ryla's going to kill me anytime soon, but he's definitely winning. Yeah, so we'll see. It's really hard with him being this aggressive for me to get forts up. Not totally sure. I think I have a safe spot to get a fort here, but he could definitely get here in time. We'll see. I think next turn he goes here, and then I'm gonna go here, and then he'll go here, and then... yeah, I don't know. It could be bad. We'll see. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next time.